Huh? Oh my god, you're the fucking Avatar! Korra, right? I'm a huge fan! God damn it.
Dark Avatar, I have finally found you.
Dark Avatar? I ain't no Dark Avatar.
Your lies won't work here. I can sense the darkness coming from you.
Okay, look, I may play some really shitty games. I gave them bad reviews, but I've done good ones too. That counts for something, right? 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 Oh, fuck! Damn it, I should have blocked it! That really hurt! God damn it! Oh, that really hurt.
I'm going to purify you, Dark Avatar, so you can no longer bring harm to this world.
Wait!
It's pointless. Begging won't stop me. Balance must be restored.
Okay, I understand balance must be restored, but please hear me out. I review any game you choose, any game, and we bring balance together without you purifying me.
Any game I choose?
Any game, you name it, and I'll do it.
Very well. I will cease the purification for now. But if you do not bring balance as you have promised, I'll be left with little option.
Yeah, so what game do you choose? Fucking purify me. The Legend of Korra was released in 2014, and the story takes place between seasons 2 and 3. But don't worry, this story doesn't matter, because it never referred to ever in the series. In fact, it's like it never happened. Like it shouldn't fucking exist. That's right, this story is so forgettable, it reminds me of the Great Divide from Avatar: The Last Airbender. That's right, it's that fucking bad. Not to mention how bland and boring the gameplay is. It's just a repetitive button smash. Are you sure you're okay with this?
Oh yeah, I'm okay with it.
But this is your game. Are you sure you're okay with me reviewing it?
Sure, as long as you're fair and return balance, you've my permission.
So you're not going to kill me with your banding if I say something bad about it?
Yes, you have the Avatar's word.
Okay, well, let's hop right to it, shall we? So the game does a decent job recreating the title card of Korra, with its title screen as well as have the music from the show. In fact, in between the chapters in the game, we're given several cutscenes using animation, not in-game cel-shade animation models, like most cartoons and animes do when made into games. This is great, it's fantastic. I wish more games do this, like Dragon Ball Z and stuff. It's nice to see hand-drawn animation, not in-game models.
See? It's not that bad.
But I have one minor complaint. Just one minor complaint.
Oh, what is that?
Well, besides the opening pro-bender match with Bolin and Mako, and its optional mode, no other characters make an appearance in the game's cutscenes and levels. In fact, only two do. Janora in a few cutscenes and levels, and fucking Naga. That fucking abomination. A polar bear and dog sex against the laws of nature and shouldn't even... God! Oh! I thought you weren't going to.
And I did. But I didn't give my word about physically killing you, now did I?
That really hurt.
Keep playing and you'll find out. Also...
God, that really fucking hurt.
Don't talk shit about Naga.
Okay. So, the game begins with its tutorial level, against a bunch of dark spirits. And this is where you notice right away a serious fucking problem. And that's with the fucking camera. Yeah, it flows nicely, but when you get surrounded, the camera gets all jittery and forces you to take unnecessary hits, because you can't see what's behind you. Oh, and don't fucking lock onto an enemy unless there's only 3 of them. Even then, don't count on it. Not to fucking mention, when you face a boss that is way too big, the camera won't stop bouncing around. Thus, you take even more damage. So, after this shit, you can learn to test pro bending. This part is the best. Yeah, it's 1 on 3, but the camera is actually locked on at a decent angle, allowing you to focus on your opponents, like a good game should. When you unlock the pro bending mode, you have a full team. It's easy at first just smashing the buttons, yet as you proceed further into the rounds, it gets harder, forcing you to not just smash buttons, but to dodge more and counter. Strategy in this game? Holy shit! I'm in total shock. This is the best part of the whole game. Hell, this is more like a game than the main story mode is.
See? I told you you'd find something good in this game.
Yeah, you're right. It was till the wolf bats took a shit on it. After the pro bending, you see triads and chi blockers that take away your bending. That's right, they take your goddamn bending away. You get this little tease, or like taking candy away from a baby, or before you get used to it, they fucking take it away. So now I am completely useless. I have to use CQC, which by the way, when did Korra ever fight hand to hand in the show? If I recall, she always relied on her bending, and never fought close range. In fact, when her bending was disabled, it was only for a short time, not to mention she was tired from it too. That's okay though, at least you get a Street Fighter bonus level. Are you shitting me? When did Korra ever do property damage? Besides the first time she came to Republic City, but that was to stop the triads. Here you can destroy cars, food stands, and walls, all just to collect a few extra souls. Guess it's no big deal now due to the city having a huge problem with potholes everywhere. There's hundreds of these. I bet you did this, didn't you?
What? It's a phase I was going through. Street Fighter's awesome.
By the way, melee combat sucks more when you get surrounded, because you can't get any distance, so you're constantly taking a beating. I got good at countering though, but even then, I still find times by the time I block perfect, I still got smacked around like a bitch. That's okay. We soon get our first Naga run level. Well, not to blame Naga herself, of course, but her stages suck. You just gotta go fast and make it to the end. It's terrible, except when she crashes into walls. Find this funny?
No, not at all. Oh, it's not that bad. Sure, Dog is easier to control, but it's just so cute when she hits the wall.
You have a real dark side, don't you? Finally gain access to the shop. And holy shit, it's Aro! And he's a shopkeeper in the spirit world. What did they do to you? Sure, you had a tea shop, fine, but this is an item shop that you're taking spirit souls to maintain. Iro, you twisted fiend! So I do get a bending back, and it's water. Korra's natural bending. It sucks. It doesn't do much damage, so you level it up, allowing you to charge your chi to do more damage. And you have to do this the whole game. It gets old fast, charging and attacking, charging and attacking. Oh, and don't forget, if enemies hit you, it counts as a charge, unless you let go first. First boss, and it's 3 of them. Let's do this. I fucking lost. Okay, try again. Died again. Fine. So I bought some items, and hey look, I beat one. Shit, G blockers. Here to replace him, and god damn it! Okay, this is another problem. The game has some random difficulty spikes that make the game aggravating and punishing. Happens the whole game. Sometimes you are having a blast, when suddenly you're dead instantly. So after some trial and error, I beat them, get my earth bending, and fight a mecha tank. By the way, get used to this boss and the triads, because you will fight these bosses the whole game. That's right, from here on out, these are your bosses. So I get fire bending and air bending back. And well, water just sucks. It's the weakest in the game. Fire is fast, air has range and crowd clearing, earth is the best due to its power. I find I'm just using that one the most. It's a real shame, but I guess that's one thing the game got fucking right. Korra never really relied on water that often, mostly fire and earth.
Hey, I don't like to get wet.
Something else I need to mention is after about an hour or two of playing, my fingers are getting tired. Mostly due to just pushing the same button. Even other games that button smash less than this one. Sometimes I push real hard thinking it would do more damage. So, after a few more Naga runs, one against the same bosses, just spam fire and slap them with Naga's paw quickly. Easy. Soon we arrive in the spirit world and have to purify spirits. Oh look! A new boss fight! And oh my god, I'm getting raped! This game is a punishment from hell. So you face the laughing man who just laughs and has you fight everything at once. You finally achieve the avatar state, which is cool, but lacks due to how short it is. And the fact you need an item to use it, and an item can only be used once. Alright, facing the final boss, and he's no pushover. He kills me again, and again, and again. This is bullshit! Why couldn't he do a better game, with more characters involved, better camera controllers, better bending, make all of them matter? My finger is getting fucking tired, and feels like it's on fire. Like I played a shitty game that could have been so much better. Legend of Korra could suck my big fat fucking dick and lick my damn taint.
What was that?
You know what? How about you fucking try it?
Fine. I'll prove to you it's not that bad. Fuck! Shit! Fucking hell! This is bullshit. What did they do to me? I'm the avatar. Camera won't fucking work. God damn it! Fuck! Shit! Fucking hell! Activision, you fucked with the wrong avatar!
I gave The Legend of Korra a 4.7 out of 10. This is terrible. It doesn't do justice to the series or its legacy.
How dare you make me play that monster? I will make you pay, Dark Avatar.
Damn! I need a supply drop. Perfect.
Where are you, Dark Avatar? You may mask your presence, but I know you couldn't have gone far.
Perfect.
Found you.
All right. Bring it on.
You think changing your wardrobe will change your fate?
Oh, this? You like it? It's my super jacket.
It makes no difference. Your fate is sealed. Your resistance is futile, Dark Avatar.
Good, bad. I'm the one with the shotgun. Hail to the king. I'm playing fucking RuneScape. RuneScape is a free MMO game that was released back in 2001 by Jagex Entertainment. And maybe one of the first MMOs. Yeah, it didn't fucking look too great then, but as you can see, over the years, it has improved greatly. Going from RuneScape, which is called RuneScape Classic now, So what we have now, RuneScape 3. As a longtime player of RuneScape since it first came out, and even using the same account since then, I can say without a doubt, with all confidence, what the fuck did I do? No, seriously, what the flying fuck? I've wasted over 10 years of logging in and doing absolutely nothing on this thing. You wanna know how I know it's been 10 years? Because I got the fucking cake to prove it. Yeah, I got the 10-year cape. Not only that, but this is my very first and oldest account, and it's so boring. Yet I keep being pulled back into this piece of shit every year. And when I think I'm finally done, nope, it pulls me right the fuck back. So I figured, let's dive deeper into this fucker and see what keeps pulling me back every so often. First off, let's go over the controls. This is not bad. The controls seem to work pretty well. Left clicking to move your character, and right clicking to bring up the option menu to do various activities. Using the arrow keys allow you to control the camera, and it works very well. However, like with most online games, if you have poor internet connection, there is some bad lag or delayed responses from your character. But that can easily be forgiven. Trust me, this isn't enough to save the ass of a game, because the fucking graphics compared to other, well, MMOs, feel really outdated. Now, don't get me wrong, compared to RuneScape Classic, it's much better. In fact, not many people played fucking Classic, but when RuneScape 2 came out, all my friends were playing it, and this was RuneScape at its peak. RuneScape since then got another graphical rehaul, and became what we have now, which is RuneScape 3. And shit, let's be honest, would you rather play this or this? Yeah, thought so, motherfuckers. The scariest thing about RuneScape 3 is the voiceovers. Most of them aren't too great. It's freaky hearing voices too, if you haven't played since they added this feature.
You shall impersonate Captain
What the shit?
Sir Owen shall accompany you.
But I'm getting way off topic, so let's see why I and many others keep coming back and supporting this game. Well, it is a free MMO, but you are limited to certain areas, weapons, and skills. Unless you pay a monthly fee and become a member to unlock everything. Is it worth it though? Yeah, it fucking is. Because no one really plays the fucking free world. Oh, a few thousand players do, but mostly the game is supported by its membership. Look how much of the world is members only access, and half the skills and really good weapons are only for members. So basically, get bored with the bullshit game sooner or later. So how does the game keep your attention for so long? How about quests? Yeah, complete them for little rewards and shit. Honestly, there are over 200 quests in the game, and to be frank, only maybe 30 are worth it or entertaining. Most of them are so stupid and short, they just waste your time. Time you can put better in the fucking skills. That's right, the game has over 20 skills you can train to help you enjoy the game more. That's right, the game has over 20 skills you can train and level up to enjoy the game more. Like woodcutting. That's it? Are you kidding me? God damn it! Oh, yeah, shit, that's boring. I know, how about fishing? Come here, little bastards. I need food. Oh, no, shit. Summoning. That's a good one. Okay, I got the raw chicken, the pouches, and the crystals, and, what else did I need?
You need a charm to complete it.
Oh, okay, can I get 100 charms, please?
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't sell them.
But you sold me the pouches, the crystals, and that vendor over there, he sold me the chicken.
Sorry, you get them from monster drops when you slay them.
But I want to train the fucking skill now. I don't waste time collecting charms from monsters just for a few levels. That's bullshit. In fact, what am I going to summon when I do finally complete one of these pouches?
A giant chicken.
A giant chicken. Fucking hell. Okay, I admit, most of these skills are boring. Early on, they are fast to level up, but once you get 60, they take forever to level. It takes days just to go up. Trust me, sitting there and focusing on just the same skill gets very fucking old, boring, fast. But the game may do better with its combat. Yes, it's combat. That's what brings me back. I'm sure it's its combat that was really good. I'm sure that's what wins me over every time. Oh God, no. That's not any better. I can't believe it was that bad. What? Why did I waste my time? The combat is fucking terrible. It's like a game of rock, paper, scissors. And someone dies at the end. How can anybody enjoy this? I'm sure RuneScape 3 isn't any better. So let's get this fucking shit over with. My god, it looks like good combat now. There are skills you can use to damage your enemies, boost, and everything. It's a game. It's something. Combat has strategy. Tell me, would you rather play this, or this? Yeah, it does have a few flaws, like I mentioned earlier. If you have poor or slow internet connection, don't attempt combat. Last thing you want is to die because it freezes or the animations lag behind with the speed. This is enough to keep me happy. It's pointless and still boring. So what is it that keeps me coming back? Playing with other people, because not everyone has a good computer. So most settle playing with each other through RuneScape, which has pretty low requirements. But it's not at the bottom of the shit barrel like another game. Trust me, we will get to it. Hell, one of the skills, Dungeoneering, where you descend down a random generated dungeon where all your skills can be trained at one spot and not have to run around all over the world, it's a blast to play with other players. So I give RuneScape a 6.5 out of 10. Is it that bad? No, not if your computer isn't too great. But there are much better fucking MMOs out there. Don't solo this game for long hours or days. It would take its damn toll and kill it for you. Do it with other players or friends. And definitely take a hit towards Dungeoneering. It's a blast. Why do I keep playing it? It's probably for nostalgia purposes. I play a couple hours here and there, but not like I used to when I play 13 or 14 hours a day and waste my fucking life on it. I need some fresh air. I need better games. I need better games. I need better games. I need better games.
So who wants to play better games, huh? Perfect.
With a handgun and
I did it. I fucking did it. Got better games, yes.
I see you got a big haul there, big boy.
Oh, fuck no. Ow! Damn it!
That's not very nice. Aiming a gun at a poor little girl like me.
Well, I always wanted a fur coat. How about I skin you alive then? Fuck you! Oh!
You should be more gentle with me. I do scratch.
Fuck you. What do you want?
Just my share of the haul.
Your share?
Really think you're capable of doing it all alone?
I would drown you before I do anything. Whoa. Oh.
You're catnip to a girl like me. Handsome, dazed, and to die for.
Mistletoe can be deadly if you eat it.
But a kiss can be even deadlier if you mean it. You're the second man who tried to kill me tonight. Luckily, I have 7 lives left.
have the most awkward boner right now. God damn it, she took all my hard work! Huh? Son of a bitch. Let's just get this shit out of the way. Halle Berry's Catwoman was released in 2004 and was a piece of shit. It was so bad that it currently has a rating of 9% on Rotten Tomatoes. In fact, the late Roger Ebert has gone on record it is one of his most hated movies. That's pretty fucked up. So why would you even make a game off of such an atrocity? For the money, of course, because they figured, hey, it'd be a hit like Batman and make us a lot of dough. Now, there are several versions of this game, and the one I'm holding in my hands right here is the PC version, which is rumored to have the worst controls out of all the versions. Not only that, it is made by EA Games, the people behind Battlefield, the new Battlefront, and Sims. Can it really be that bad? Yes, it fucking can. And I would like to call this the Dark Times EA. And I mean dark, like runny diarrhea dark. I'm afraid to put this piece of shit inside my computer because by the time I'm done, I'm afraid my computer needs several deep cleans just to wash it from this filth. So let's take this piece of shit and shove it in there. I should go on to mention, I was given this game a very, very long time ago as a joke gone terribly, terribly wrong. And I mean so wrong that my brain forgot it in the deepest reaches of my memory. Nah, that's just my imagination. I bet I lost it somewhere. In fact, I'm sure the game isn't that bad. I've matured a lot since then, and I'm sure the game isn't as bad as all the rumors and talk say it is. So let's get started. Oh my god. I'm going to need a minute. I don't even know where to begin. I guess let's go over the controls, because God knows that is one of the biggest problems in the whole game. So to move, it's WASD, straightforward with shift to crouch and space to jump. Not that bad, right? But this is just the one layer of this shit. Let's get deeper into the game. One thing for the opening intro is the graphics seem to change, but don't worry, I'll get to this later. So finally I'm in control, and my first objective is to kick this guy off. The online text tells me to hold shift and right click. I do this and no response. Okay, so maybe I read that wrong. I'll try left clicking. Nothing. I try every possible button combination and no response. This is fucking bullshit! I've been sitting here for the last 25 minutes trying to kick this motherfucker in the fucking balls, but I can't get a single response from Catwoman, other than left, right, up, down, and crouch and jump. Fuck this game. All I want to do is just get past the first screen, and I can't even get past that. Wait, did I just do something? How did I do that? Oh god, how did I do that? Are you kidding me? That's how to attack? That's combat mode? Okay, check this. To attack, you hold right click and jab the mouse in a direction. And Catwoman will either whip, do this arm jab, but if you hold shift and try right clicking jab, she'll do these weird breakdancing kick moves. But the way you have to hold the right click and jab in direction to attack, there are some delays or no responses. So great, even combat is fucking broken. But you know what makes me furious the most? It's how the in-game text tries to help but is not very specific on how to attack. It just says, hold shift and the right click. That's it. It's not very specific at all. I remember trying my hardest to get through this game and only making it to stage 2. So I say fuck this shit and get yourself a controller. In my case, a PS4 controller. And there you fucking go. And oh my god, it's playable. Catwoman responds perfectly. Okay, not really. There are some issues, sometimes at certain points, with the angles of the camera, but at least it's finally playable. In fact, fuck this spot. I'm going to my old spot over there. That's better. A controller in my hands and my usual spot. Let's do this. Why am I playing?
Hello, darling.
How did you get in here?
Your back door was open.
I should really learn to close to those.
Enjoying your perfect game.
Perfect? Have you been falling from trees and hitting your head on the way down?
Don't be silly, darling. Cats always land on their feet.
Well, how about I continue and I'll show you.
I would like that. I think I'll take a bath while you play.
I am strangely aroused.
Just keep playing, dear.
Yes. No distractions. No distractions. I guess there's no point in putting it off any longer. But you've probably already noticed how during cutscenes, the graphics seem to drop drastically. Now, bear in mind, this game came out in 2004. Not to mention, this is for the fucking PC. It's weird because some cutscenes look not too shabby, including the gameplay, but so many look like an early game for PS2. Yet, this is in the middle of the PS2's line. Even after I thought if I adjust my settings to be lower and give it less resolution, it looks even more god-awful.
You shouldn't have to change anything that's already perfect.
I hate you so much right now.
Just wait until you get to the combat. I can hardly wait.
Are you trying to break me? Cause I won't let you. Well, as you can guess already, the controls make the combat almost unplayable. Unless you're using a controller. Trust me, you need it. The combat is basically this. Cops and thugs try to slowly punch you as you awkwardly try to attack them. After so much damage, a yellow outline will appear and they will run and hide in a dumpster or box on screen. However, that is very time consuming, so you do have the option to knock them into the dumpsters and get it over with. But this is easier said than done. The game is so ass that when you try to focus on knocking a guy into a dumpster or boxes, other guys will group around you and punch you like one of those inflatable punching bags for kids. God! Ass! Fuck! Damn! And this is where my patience runs very thin. And I mean very thin. These assholes fucking attack you every time. And I mean every time. And because of the controls, each direction is one of 4 buttons on the controller. That's right. To attack left, doesn't matter if you are facing left, you need to make sure to hit the button corresponding with left attack. In this case, that's square. But due to how my character is facing, she doesn't attack left, but behind her because of how the camera angle is facing. I am just dumbfounded. And yes, the controller is much better. At least the game is playable. Because when I'm using the mouse, I could never see my character correctly respond. Even checking out the game control options, you can see clearly here, there's just way too many options for attack, and all could be condensed into one simple fucking button. I hate to say it, but this makes the combat in Korra a masterpiece. Oh yeah, I said it. And yet, somehow, I fucking managed to make it to the club stage in the game. As far as I did years ago before with only the keyboard. And there's one thing about this game, it's that bitchin' club song playing. I'm not kidding. Most of the soundtrack in this game is this. At least it's a nice change of pace.
Set a picture of me and Harley Quinn on your wall.
Yes it is. Artist named Shadbase did it.
I like how our breasts are being pushed together. I might have to try the one on her later.
No distractions. No distractions.
I'm such a dirty little kitty.
I swear to God, you are driving me crazy. And this ass of a fucking game is! Is it funny how in the club you can see the silhouettes of all the clubbers dancing? Wouldn't you think one of the asshats would take notice of a woman in a cat getup fighting with several thug silhouettes? It finally comes down to this. The thing that finally breaks me.
Come out of it, big boy. Don't let a girl's anticipation linger.
The worst thing in this game literally has me get so fucking frustrated, this even plays a huge part in the combat, the fucking camera. The camera always shifts to a new damn angle, and this happens throughout the game. In combat, this makes it nearly impossible to not encounter it every time. 1 minute, the angle is set as you begin your fight, and then the next it shifts to a new angle just because you're a few inches almost to the end. In good games by this point, there is an option to spin the camera in a full 360 to help accommodate the player to do better. But fuck that shit. The assholes who made this piece of shit threw that logic out the window and said, this is the future, this is gaming. but I'm just touching the surface here. The game has countless parts where you have to climb or make running jumps and scale walls, and the camera likes to change and can throw you off your momentum or obscure your view so you're not sure about your next step. At least there's a way to go POV in the game and better grasp the situation. Yeah, I know this is to follow a cat's trail, and it's like cat vision. Yeah, fuck that. I call this player's vision. So I can see my fucking shit. And sometimes Catwoman won't jump and just clings to the fucking wall and whips about. All because I'm a few inches away from something that's grabbable. God damn it! Fuck!
You're making me feel so yummy.
You sick son of a bitch. Even with all these obstacles, I somehow made it to the first boss, and he's a pain in the ass. No matter what I do, he blocks all my attacks, and sometimes I get lucky. I try to get some distance, but it's like he has a gravitational pull, and I still get hit. Gotta fucking love his somersaults that defy the damn physics. I'll be honest, this is one of the first times I died to the poor camera, broken CPU opponent, and the ass of a combat. So I eventually got him stuck in that corner and just threw bottles at him till I won. So after some cheesy one-liners, Catwoman heads to a plant, and this place tests your skills of patience to the max. This level has dozens of fights and long scaling scenes, but we can manage. We can do this.
You may be in for a treat. You may have bitten off more than you could chew, big boy.
Fuck you. I will beat this piece of shit game. What's with the auto-aiming? Like, how am I able to avoid that? Where the fuck do I go? Shit! Fucking assholes! Damn! God! Fuck it. I give up. This part's driving me insane. I mean, I can't beat the last level, but you know what? I can at least see how far I got into it. Every stage in this game has 2 parts, so let's see how far I got. What? That's only stage 3? I made it to the second part only? What the fuck? So there's only 6 stages, each has 2 parts, but all the stages are practically the same. Beat some thugs and climb shit. Hell, most of the climbing is a stage. I can't take it anymore. This game is so broken, even with the controller, it isn't even better. I give this game a 2.1 out of 10. It's that fucking bad. Broken camera, bad controls, and horrible ass of combat. I can't see me recommending this to anybody. Why would you make me play this atrocity?
Because it's the most perfect game, isn't it?
Perfect? That is far from it. The only way someone would play this game is if someone wants to test their patience.
So you see now? You finally get it, don't you?
The whole game is a test to see how much patience one has. The main character is named Patient, thus trying to explain early on not to rush. Those who get angry and give up too soon have the lowest patience, but those who make it as far as I can, with such terrible gameplay, they're to make us the middle man. And those with the most would complete the whole game. Yes, in those terms it would be perfect. The perfect patience. That's the goal of this game. If you have it, you will prevail. Yes, that's why you made me play it. It's patience, isn't it?
Dear Sacred Double D's, while you were reviewing, I took the time to slowly take every item of worth away. Perhaps by now you will realize why the game is so perfect.
She has the greatest patience. I'm playing AQ Worlds, and it fucking sucks. Adventure Quest Worlds was created by Artix Entertainment in 2008. And no, it's not exactly the same game as the original Adventure Quest, sometimes referred to as Battle On. Don't fucking believe me? Then I'll fucking show you! One thing immediately that's obvious is no player interaction, which is just a piece of shit. Come on, even the assholes at RuneScape with its classic has MMO. Regardless, there are thousands of shitty quests to do, because this is Adventure Quest after all. but with little to no rewards. In fact, the most rewarding quests are the job quests, which allow you to level up the job to perform more skills. I have to admit, it's actually quite nice to be able to change my equipment or magic spells at will at any time. However, it doesn't save the combat one bit. The battles are so random that you can get really fucked over with an enemy that may have or be less level than you, yet have so much HP or stats higher than yours that the battle takes forever. Even worse is the amount of experience and gold reward isn't even worth it. In fucking fact, I could beat a less difficult monster and get the same or even greater amount of rewards. And yes, the monsters look like shit. So do the animations. Dear God, what am I looking at? There's no music either, so just have a CD ready at hand. Oh, you don't know what a CD is. That's right, you have your iPhones and your iPads. Fuck you, you motherfuckers. The game uses like a mix of animated drawings done in Flash animation. Cause this is a damn Flash animation game. Controls are just left click on the mouse button. Yay. I still can't understand why I played this game so much back in the day. Perhaps it was because it was free and didn't really need any requirements to play it. Perhaps I was just an asshole that rather play a shitty game than have his thumb up his fucking ass. Whoa man, I'm sorry about that. I really got off topic there. But this game brings back some really bad memories for me. Really bad. Now I could go on and talk about Arctic's other games like Mech Quest and Dragon Fable, but they are practically the same thing, except one is sci-fi and one you actually move around the world instead of click buttons. Long story short, all these games were doing was getting Arctic ready for its true MMO game, Adventure Quest World, combining all the elements and gameplay mechanics from Arctic's past games into one son of a bitch 3 times removed game.
Hun,
Yes?
that game gave me diabetes.
Okay.
Don't get diabetes, Stephanie.
Stephanie? What the fuck? FYI, RuneScape was already way ahead of them. I already had RuneScape 2 out by the time Arctic had theirs out. One thing immediately is the fact that you could finally interact with other players. Not only that, but the game is very colorful, still using the animation art style. But the whole game, even the monsters look fantastic. Compared to the old stuff, granted some CPU models look a bit meh, like faces go derp, but overall much better improvement. And at least the combat is decent. Somewhat, I can finally choose which monster I want to fight, so I'm not getting raped every goddamn time. But this is where they go too fucking far. Some monsters cannot, and I repeat, cannot be beaten alone. Oh, and this is not like a few places. Most of the quests in this game have you facing a boss like son of a bitch. They can only be overcome with a party of 2, sometimes more. And as you can see right fucking here, there is less than an average 10,000 players playing a day. And the servers only allow so many players on too. I'm on the Arctic server. I need to beat this fucking Wendigo. I've been waiting for almost 5 minutes without one person coming to help, even after asking. And that's bullshit. So I try another server and let's see what happens. Nature and shouldn't even.
You shouldn't have to change anything that's already wrong.
Life just fucking sucks. Oh, someone showed up. Perhaps he will leave. Fuck! This isn't the worst part of this game. You wanna know what the worst part is? The boss may not drop the quest item the first time. Yes, that's right. You may need to beat them several times to get the drop. And the quest I'm doing requires me to refight all the bosses in this quest chain so far, in order for me to progress. This is bullshit! This is just a lazy excuse to have players continue to play forever, not getting anywhere. So fucking repetitive. It might be okay if the game has music. Yes, that's right. There's no music. Well, in the cutscenes, yes. Or the famous events or one-eyed doll levels. But the game is basically silent except for a few sound effects. I am practically... falling. Damn it. You're probably saying, hey, why don't you go on the forums and ask for assistance? Fuck that shit. I shouldn't have to. That should be optional. Like, even if I grinded forever and just want backup just in case, but this is for all the bosses, and that doesn't make a good MMO. That forces the player having to rely on someone else and still not get the drop or quest item, thus having to repeat it again. This game is a fucking asshole. At least there's lots of costumes and equipment to wear, so that's pretty nice, but obvious the game has to get its money from somewhere, or should I say somehow, and charge a monthly fee to allow your character to good weapons or upgrades. By the way, even with these, it's still impossible to beat some of the bosses. God fucking son of a bitch.
Diabetes, Stephanie.
What the fuck? God, I am so bored. I can't take it anymore. It's so boring. Fuck it. I give Adventure Quest Worlds a 3.5 out of 10. The game has pretty visuals, and the game responds pretty well with its tutorials, and is a major improvement over Arctic's original Adventure Quest. But the lack of music still, not to mention the repetitive nature of its quests, and having some to no progress in any of the quests at all without help from other players. I'm still shocked the game is still supported from its so-called dedicated players. So much that Arctic has a 3D game on Kickstarter that just got funded, which I'm okay with. It may be really well done, as long as there's music finally, and not this boss bullshit. I had enough, so have a Merry Christmas, you filthy animals and all that shit. And I hope you play better games than I do. And have a happy fucking New Year.
Stephanie.
I swear to God, if you say diabetes again, I would throw you off a fucking cliff. And who the fuck is Stephanie?